All right, everybody, back. Happy to be back. Week 9 recap.
Nine.
A lot of interesting things happened.
First game in Germany, dude.
Yep, first game in Germany. A wild fantasy week. With our league being, just absolutely tight as can be.
It's going to be a photo finish.
It's going to be an awesome finish. I don't think I ever remember our league being this competitive. Except for, 2 people at the bottom. But we'll talk about that in a little while. We're going to start real quick with a recap of the Saints game, as we always do. I said it on the podcast last week, the exact words. I said, if you win this game by 7, you're going to be mad. You have to be mad. Because you have 5 turnovers, you only scored 24 points, and you win by 7.
5 turnovers.
Yep. And our offense is back to being incredibly suspect. It was never back to where we were excited that we had a great offense. But it's now to all right, yeah, we're first in the division. If we make the playoffs, we might lose by 30. I don't care who it is.
You want to know what's wild?
Go ahead.
The Saints are 15th in points per game.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it sucks.
I would have said
Seems like we're
20
something.
Yeah,
right?
27th.
We're middle of the pack there. We're first in interceptions. I want to say we're up there with probably top 5 or 6 most turnovers forced.
Adebayo's second in the league now in picks.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude.
Crazy.
What a pickup. Hopefully we keep him and we don't treat him like Trey Hendrickson.
Well, we got so much cap issues. We're gonna be in cap hell for the next 5 years, even if we clean house.
Yeah.
Well, we got the win.
Let's see if Loomis can continue his magic.
A win's a win, but who do we have next week? So we have away game, bye, then another
Don't
away
we play
game.
Atlanta?
No, we.
I'll find it real quick. As you can see, we do a lot of prep for this podcast.
Well, that's usually on the next pod.
Yeah, it is, but I'm just curious who we
I
have.
thought it was Atlanta.
Who are we playing?
Let's see.
It's
We
not
got at the Vikings.
Oh yeah, Minnesota.
So let's
Old
go.
Dobbs.
Let's go through this real quick. Give me a win or loss for each of these games.
Jay Jetta
Yeah.
might be back.
Give me a win or loss for all these games. Saints at Vikings.
I think we win that one.
I think we do too.
I think we lose that one. I think we go 5-5.
Okay.
I don't think Jazz is gonna be back either.
Saints at Falcons. Well, I'm sorry. Bye week, then at the Falcons.
I think we win at
We
Falcons.
win at
Yes,
the
then we
Falcons.
beat the Falcons. Okay. Lions at home.
We lose in the Lions.
L.
Yeah.
Panthers at home. Should be a win. We should sweep the Panthers.
Yeah,
we should sweep the
You
Panthers.
would think.
Yeah.
You would think. But I think that's going to be another game where we're favored by 8, and we barely win.
Look,
You know?
Right.
Look, Saints should never be favored by 8.
Well, I said that, and I still bet them.
Yeah.
That was wild.
It ended up at 10. I was like, Jesus. Yeah, and no, that didn't happen.
Okay, after the Panthers, Giants at home. You would think we win that. They have a very good defense, though. That game might be 14-8.
It might be like that.
Except they just
that 3 field goal game against the Bucks
Yeah.
earlier this year.
Except they just gave up 30 to the freaking Raiders with the rookie
Yeah, but
quarterback
that was
new
a-
coach.
That was a dead coach game. Yeah, they killed Josh McDaniels. They were all
They were all
excited.
hyped. Yeah, they all freaking smoking stogies in the locker room.
I almost
they were
put
like,
my whole
hype.
account on the Raiders after that. I should have. It's basically a dead coach game. They killed Josh McDaniels.
Right.
All right, so Giants at home, then at the Rams. If Stafford's back, that's a very tough game. And then Bucks away, and then Falcons at home.
What date's that Falcons game?
To be determined. Oh, it's on the 7th, but the time's to be determined because that game could be
The
for
7th of January?
Yeah, that game could be for the division.
Okay.
Yeah. Did that say we have performance issues?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. It's still recording.
Thing can't keep it up, bro.
Dude, I'm so over this new software with this new webcam. All right, so I don't know. We got the win. A win's a win, but
A win's a
a
win.
bad win. As far as bad wins go, that's one of the worst wins.
It was a very gross win against
Olave scored.
Your boy.
He finally scored at an 8-time touchdown
Yep.
for him. He scored.
Thanks to an Adebo interception.
Yeah.
Beast.
Michael Thomas.
Monster.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
What happened? What happened?
Zero fucking targets.
Zero catches for 0
catches,
yards.
Zero
Yeah.
yards.
You didn't have a target?
Yeah, he had a couple targets.
One target.
One?
One, and it was an overthrow.
That's
because Derek Carr can't seem to fucking throw a slant.
Yeah, that's.
But he was getting double teamed a lot, especially in the red zone. So that's definitely something that teams are still doing on him. So
You want to know what's crazy that I just saw? Guess the line for the Saints at the Vikings. What's the spread?
Saints plus 1.5.
Taylor?
Saints minus 2.5.
Two, exactly.
Wow.
I can't-
Favored?
We're
Wow.
favored by 2.5 on the road against a good defense.
Yeah, but they still have quarterback issues.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Dobbs got a dick down to the floor. Like, he's playing like an animal.
Bro, but dude, that was like, I'm telling you, man.
Like, his caramel dick is just dragging all over the field. Like,
Two
he's
weeks
just-
in a row like that, I don't know. That's hard to do. And our defense is playing stout.
It is. I might just bet the under on that game.
Mm.
The over-under is probably fucking, let's see what that is. Probably, I'm going to guess the over-under is 38. 40. Wow.
There you
Okay.
go.
I don't know, man. With the defense playing the way they are, and I mean, look, Derek Carr has been Derek Carr, but manageable.
Dude, you seen
I think-
fantasy points-wise? He's like middle of the pack, too. Like, he's like a
Yeah, he's not
relatively serviceable quarterback.
Yeah,
But
just-
when you
just
watch him,
for
you're
fantasy.
like, this guy kind of stinks.
Yeah, he
You
does.
know? And Taysom
He
Hill
does.
steals points from him all over the place.
Yeah, well,
you know?
we need Taysom Hill. Man.
Yeah, we do.
I mean,
Yeah, crazy that he's middle of the pack with Taysom Hill, like taking a lot of that
Yeah.
from him. I mean,
But the stat
What a
continues.
monster.
Should
If,
take
if
more.
Taysom Hill gets 7 or more touches, we're 17 now, 18-1.
Yeah, give him the fucking rock.
If he gets either 7 total catches or rushes, we're 18-1,
Give him the
which
rock.
is a wild fucking stat.
yeah. Keep feeding that man.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be a tough, low-scoring game next week, but we shall see. All right, so we're gonna go on our little recap of the fantasy week. We are gonna start off with me versus Cricket. It was I would say it was a good win for me, but it was just a fucking awful week for Cricket.
Shellacking.
Just a miserable week for old Cricket. I would say it was never in doubt, but it was one of those games where I expected Cricket's players to, all right, this one's eventually going to score some points. This one's eventually going to score some points, and it just never happened.
Dude,
It never happened.
Garrett Wilson with 13 points was his top scorer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
Yep. Kamara, the fact that Kamara only had 11 is wild. Kenneth Walker just, the Ravens just dominated them. We'll get to that, me being so right about that game. I'm the Ravens whisperer, by the way, when it comes to gambling.
Yeah, you are.
I'm 4-0 on the Ravens this year when I bet 4 against them. But, Minshew, I thought the Colts might roll on the Panthers, and Minshew really didn't do
Minshew
anything.
mania let down.
Yeah.
Let down.
Yeah.
Absolute let down.
Cooper Kupp is dead.
Yeah, what?
Cooper's dead, dude. He's dead.
He
Now,
has-
now you got Carson Wentz coming. Sorry,
yeah,
dude.
that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Cooper and Puka, they just need to be on benches.
Ooh, I don't know.
With Carson Wentz coming, they've been.
Carson Wentz should be better than fucking whoever the backup was, who
But-
couldn't tie his shoes. You know?
So,
I don't know, man.
Are you officially off the Justin Herbert train?
No, I'm gonna play him this week.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, because Dak went bananas.
I made the right call there.
You did.
Y'all both looked me dead in the eye. You
I
were
said-
like, "Don't even think about playing Dak. Herbert 100%."
I said Herbert, yeah.
And then I saw
did.
a few stats where Dak's record against the Eagles isn't good, but Dak's stats against the Eagles are fucking incredible over the past 4 years. Like, they don't beat the Eagles a lot, but Dak puts up numbers against the Eagles. So I went ahead with Dak.
And the
And
Chargers,
the Jets are really good
And
defense.
What's up, bro?
and the Chargers kicked the shit out of the Jets, and
Herbert had
Herbert
7 points.
does nothing.
I forget.
Well, it was all defense.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
punt return for a touchdown. all
Yeah,
kind
right.
of stuff.
It's just
Yeah,
Weird-
Herbert had
weird fucking game.
6.7
Yep.
points. Didn't even sniff that.
Didn't matter because Cricket shit the bed.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered
You know?
anyway. But
yeah.
But
I would like to talk about how I complain about DK Metcalf all the time, and I'm gonna continue to complain about DK Metcalf because I know they got their dicks kicked in, but you would think they're getting their doors blown off. They'd be throwing the ball like crazy. He had 1 catch.
and he had 4 targets.
Dude, they
That's the
couldn't,
upsetting part. Is 4 targets.
they couldn't do anything, man. Couldn't run, couldn't pass. It was just a fucking ass whooping.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler Lockett did dick either.
Nobody did
No,
dick on
Nobody
that
did
team.
shit.
Nobody.
I mean, like even like catch wise.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was just.
Nobody.
That was
I was
gross.
so wrong about that game.
Yeah. I got lucky with Rice just having only 2 catches, but 1 being a touchdown. But regardless, this is all about Cricket's team just did not show up. I know he had Amon-Ra out and Trevor Lawrence, but I mean, he could have played his whole bench. And
It wouldn't.
I still would have.
It
yeah.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
Dude. He could have played the best lineup.
Yeah.
And it still wouldn't have came close.
Yeah, it was just one. It's just one of those weeks.
It's one of those weeks. But now every week counts, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting
5,
bad.
5 games left. In the fantasy
5
regular
games
season.
left. Sean, you're 5-4. Cricket's 4-5.
Yep. Knock
Sean,
it back
you
up.
have Dutt, Trey,
Yep.
Taylor, the commish,
Gauntlet of a schedule.
and Jace remaining. And Jace should have all his players back by
I
then.
have a gauntlet of a schedule left.
Meanwhile, Cricket, he's 4-5 and has Clay, Cody, Matt, Fila, and Brett remaining.
pretty favorable.
So, not as gauntlet-y.
More favorable than mine.
Yeah, no, it's gauntlet for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're going to talk about it when we get to the standings and all. But yeah, I mean, I need to win 3 of those last 5 to have a chance.
Surgeon, buddy, surgeon.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, next game, Matt and Jace. The struggles just continue for Jace. He put up 90. Matt didn't have a great week either. He put up 114. But yeah, once again, Jace's running backs put up a combined 8 points. So
And once again, Matt has an opponent scoring. Yeah. And once again, Matt has an opponent scoring less than 100 against him.
yeah, we're gonna get to that too when we get to the fraud standings.
Yeah.
Which I may be a part of that too. But Josh Jacobs, great game.
All of the Raiders had a great game except for one Devontae Adams.
I will say this. Gabe Davis absolutely shit on Matt.
Yeah. Went off.
Gabe Davis fucking said, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play me when you
Yeah.
trade for me that week?
Yeah.
I ain't fucking producing for your ass.
Yeah.
Straight goose egged them.
Yeah.
Goose.
Yeah.
Luckily it didn't matter.
No, but it could have. I mean,
That's Gabe Davis for you.
yeah.
I will say this, I'm
Frustrating,
glad
man.
Jace finally got
Frustrating.
off the Kyle Pitts train and played
Yeah.
Taysom Hill, man.
His highest score.
Hey man, that
by,
was the bright
by
spot.
like 8 points.
Dude, he should try to trade Taysom for like a couple of people, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that needs a tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, at this point, he's battling not to get zapped.
yeah.
So,
The way they're starting to use him, he could be keeper quality. I mean, not really. I mean, I don't think anyone drafted him.
How old is Taysom?
31.
He's in his 30s.
He's
31.
he's up there a little bit.
Yeah. So he's
He's got a few years left.
2
Come on.
years probably.
Yeah.
Never hurt either. I mean,
Thanks, Taylor.
Jesus.
No, I'm just
Here
kidding.
we
yeah, I'm just kidding.
the gambling jinx, yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
it's different.
Yeah, and then I mean, the only thing, the hope for Jace is to stay out of the last place. He's gonna get Debo back. He's gonna get Jefferson back, and he's gonna get Khalil Herbert back. Which apparently that Bears rushing attack is not terrible. I mean, I know they were against the Saints, but Dante Foreman went bananas 2 weeks ago and
Right.
had 3 touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah.
it's when Herbert's back, he's gonna get volume. So it's better than the 2 fucking running backs he has right now.
It's just stupid though because they use 3 of them. And it's like you don't know which
Yeah.
one to freaking play ever.
But I have
Ever.
we have to talk about probably one of the biggest busts in fantasy. He was drafted around 3rd, 4th round. Is Miles Sanders.
Ooh.
Everybody had high hopes for that dude in Carolina. He's gonna get
Yeah.
20 touches a game, all this stuff. I was buying into it too.
Yeah.
I got him in one league.
Left the
And-
Eagles, went there,
Yeah.
and just absolutely just can't do nothing.
Dude,
Is it a product of that offensive line? Is it
He's
is it just him?
he's the
45th ranked running back.
I think they just can't even get to the fucking red zone is what it is. I
he's
mean,
had double
geez.
digit.
Points twice this season.
That's wild.
That's it.
That's brutal.
that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
awful.
You know, sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss.
Yeah,
It's just that it's just that offense as a whole because I mean he was like he's been getting hurt a whole bunch and like Chuba was the guy eating in his work.
Yep.
He got a bunch of work.
Chuba's-
Couldn't do nothing with it.
Chuba's getting
Just-
work too.
Yeah, he's getting work.
I
Just,
call him Chubba
you know,
Hubba.
yeah, Chubba Hubba.
Yeah.
Chubba
All right,
Hubba.
another player that I think we have to talk about is coach rather, is Arthur Smith hates good football players.
Gross.
He hates them. He hates them.
He shaved his mustache, so you know he's feeling it, bro.
Dude,
he's feeling the hot seat, bro.
The Falcons during the
Drake London,
last
0 catches.
the last few minutes of that game, I say the last 7 or 8, Bijan, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London had almost I think 0 touches when they're trying to drive down and score and win the game.
Yeah.
He and most of them didn't even see the field. I don't understand. Why are you putting Mac fucking Hollins in there and Tyler Algier?
Keep it up,
So
man.
stupid.
What are we doing?
One.
I know Smith he's a good player, and I understand that. But eventually you have to realize, Bijan Robinson's very fucking good at football.
You said Jonnu Smith?
Yeah, whatever.
Jonnu Smith got a carry at the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
The backup tight end. What are we doing?
Don't give it to Bijan.
I'm going to say
we doing?
this. One, fuck the Falcons. Glad they fucking suck. Two,
Agreed.
keep feeding Algieri because I need all the help I can get this week.
Well, this is going to be the week where he gives Bijan 20 carries, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, he just said something along the lines of we could really benefit from having the ball out of Bijan's hands. What
Dude,
are you
so
talking
we
about?
could benefit on our most talented offensive player not touching the football?
Yeah, you win ball games by giving the
imagine-
rock to your best players.
Imagine if Dennis Allen was we could really benefit if Kamara touched the ball less.
He did it with Mike Thomas.
You have to hang him in the fucking street.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Thomas isn't Kamara. But you know what I mean.
you could put him out wide or do something. I mean,
At least put him on the
if
field.
he's not on the fucking
you
field,
put him on the field.
what are we doing?
Algier outsnapped him by I think it was 12 snaps.
Yeah, that's
15 snaps.
Wild.
In a close game.
Something's going on there.
I if I had Bijan, I'd have a voodoo doll of Arthur Smith, and I'd be cutting its dick off every day. Every day, I'd wake up, chop its dick off, slit its throat, and then go to work.
Yeah.
That's just
No doubt.
anyway.
But Jace moves the soul last place.
Yep.
First time, so
Yep.
there's a new zapper in town, and his name's Jace.
Yeah.
So he has Taylor, Fila, the commish, Brett, and you left for his schedule.
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough.
Matt now takes sole second place. He's 6-3, despite the lack of the points forced and the points against.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Super fraud alert. He has Fila, Brett, Cricket, Dut, and Trey left. And one could say that's pretty favorable.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yep.
it looks like Matt might be frauding his way all the way into the playoffs, fellas.
Yeah.
He's
If he wins 2 more games, he's probably going to be in. But, all right. Enough on that game. Next game is Taylor and Trey. Taylor, you're in first place. I don't know how much we need to say about this game because it's one of those where, Taylor team good, Trey team bad.
5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
But
it's
y'all picked against me, and I don't blame you.
I did because I thought Mahomes was going to bounce back. And I did not think C.J. Stroud was going to put up 51 points.
Exactly.
I don't think he puts up 51 the rest of the year.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty it's a pretty solid bet, Kyle.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't know if
That's the
anyone
most
did it
fantasy
at all
points in a
last year.
game this whole year.
Easy money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the highest fantasy points scored all year in a single week. And he was awesome, dude. He looked fucking awesome.
He was good.
He
Monster.
looked incredible.
I'm glad I scooped him up.
Yeah. And Rashad White, even though the Bucks suck, continues to do well. They unlike Bijan, they're like, okay, we really don't have anybody else at running back. And in the red zone, they give him a lot of touches and they throw him the ball a lot.
You got to establish the run.
They use him like they should. Now, Zach Moss kind of got you the stinker like we thought. If he didn't get a touchdown, it'd be a stinker game. But it didn't fucking matter because you had Olave had a great game, and Njoku caught another touchdown. I think it's back-to-back weeks with a touchdown.
That's looking up.
Yeah.
It's looking up.
And,
Dude,
if Stroud puts up 51...
If Trey's wide receivers would have
did anything.
did something, it would have been a lot closer, dude. It would have been a lot closer because his running backs produced, bro.
But and then
Obviously the difference was the Mahomes Stroud. So, but
But Mahomes with under 20 points again.
Yeah,
he's just
he put right at 20.
Mahomes.
It's not Patrick Mahomes for sure. But
dude, if you combine
he's
last
10.
week and this week, Mahomes has 24 points total in 2 weeks.
Oh, he had that much of a stinker last
He
week?
had 5 points last
Yeah,
week.
he-
Oh,
yeah,
five.
What the fuck?
His
Okay,
flu
yeah, I
game.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes has you 24 points total in 2 games.
Yeah. No bueno.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awful. And Kelsey stinks too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, which I mean, and Gus Edwards continues just to
Get 50 yards rushing and multiple touchdowns.
Yeah,
Every
no,
week.
Gus Bus is
Every
really
week. It's
producing for Trey. So it's
crazy.
Right.
It'll be interesting how Trey's team goes the rest of the way.
And that-
Ta-
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say Taylor. You know, he's in first place. 7-2. One game lead for the top seed from Matt. Taylor, you got Jace, the commish, Sean, Clay, and Cody left.
That's, you know.
I mean,
But all he has to do is win 2 games.
oh
He's
well,
in.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If Taylor-
I'll be in, yeah.
If Taylor
win two,
doesn't
you're
lose, if Taylor doesn't lose out, he basically is. in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in. I'm just playing for the bye, really.
in
At this point.
seeding.
Yeah,
Trey,
yeah.
Trey's now.
But the
4
bye's
and
a
5.
curse. You don't want the fucking bye.
Yeah,
I've had
I
the
don't
bye
know,
like
man.
3 years in a row, and
Yeah,
it always curses
different
me.
people, different
Mm.
things, man. Trey's now 4 and 5. Essentially, he's in win out mode to
Yeah.
secure the playoff
Yeah.
a playoff spot.
Yeah.
He's got to play me this week, the commish, Sean, Clay, Cody, and Matt.
It's pretty tough.
Mhm.
So
I mean, Matt's a walkover, but it's pretty tough.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Matt just finds a way to win,
Yeah, I
bro.
know, I
I think the horseshoe.
Yeah,
now,
the horseshoe shifted
now
for sure.
shifted.
Matt
Sure.
fucking scares me because he's got the tiebreaker over me, so
Oh, that's right. He beat you.
he beat
I
me.
forgot
So
about
yeah,
that.
I need
Ooh, battle for
I
the
need
one
Matt
seed.
to chill out. But on a dub 5, team is rolling.
Yeah, yeah.
Best
rolling,
best
baby.
team in the league for sure.
Even without my top 2
Yeah,
dogs, my
you're
top
out-
2 running backs.
You're out of Gibbs and ETN, and you still fucking put up 150.
Yep. Because I just unleashed CJ fucking Stroud,
Yeah.
baby.
You gonna play him next week?
Absolutely. I mean,
Could be a letdown spot.
Fields is out. That was a debate that I was kind of having, but I mean, I find it kind of hard
Oh yeah, you can't bench
to
him
bench
after that.
Stroud
You might
after
as well,
a 50-point
you might as well
game.
fucking drop Fields.
Oh,
and
get out of here.
and Tank Dell is like
Tank Dell balled out. After playing him, I got Tyreek Hill out. But, yep, I'm rolling. And, you know, as we alluded to earlier, my opponent, he is not a threat. So,
who are you playing?
Jace.
Oh, yeah. You'll be okay.
So, dust that fucking trophy off, Brett. I'm coming for it, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Next game is Feli and Cody. Another game I got wrong. I think a lot of us picked Cody except for Kyle. And Feli with the big win.
I mean, that was huge for Feli. Gets him to 5 and 4.
Huge win.
Yeah.
Knocks that nasty taste out of his mouth
Yeah.
from last week against Clay. That Monday night when
Yeah,
Devontae
brutal.
Adams
Yeah,
fucking
brutal.
couldn't get 5 points for him.
Karma's good.
That
Feli
sucked.
deserved a win right there.
Oh,
No.
100%. He played Carr over Levis, which was,
Well, yeah.
monumental. I think Levis only had 8 points.
Which you strongly disagreed with.
I did, but I was a big Will Levis fan.
I told you I love Will Levis. This was just the week that he comes back down to earth.
That's
Well,
all.
He,
That's
he
all.
came crashing.
That's all.
But props
Yeah.
to Feli. He pumped and dumped Carr. So
But what's gonna kill? I mean, CeeDee Lamb had another great game, but what's gonna kill Feli is running backs. Running backs, like a lot of people in this league, are just they're hard to find. But Feli's, if Jahan Dotson is healthy and keeps getting a touchdown and a few catches, or even just putting up double digits, he has Dalton Kincaid, who's getting like 12 targets a game since Dawson knocks
that
him
was
out.
a great pickup.
Holy fuck!
Great tight end. Back to back great tight end pickups
Dude.
from this league.
I told Field,
Yeah, Laporta
eat a
and,
dick for fucking snagging
Well, I
him from
was
me because I
referring
wanted
to my
Kincaid.
pickup.
Wait, who'd you got?
I picked up Schultz.
Schultz.
Man.
He
Had
ball- he-
27 points.
yeah, he balled out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see about Schultz.
That's what I was saying. Back to back, he picked up.
I mean, that was more-
And then I picked up.
That was more a product of CJ Stroud just throwing for fucking 500 yards.
All
but-
right, dude, get off your fucking.
No,
butt.
I like him. I like
No,
him.
Schultz
I
is
like
good.
him. I'm just saying.
But
Look, dude, the trend continues.
Kincaid-
Lamar Jackson. When he sucks, Cody's team sucks. When he's
Yeah.
great, Cody's
well,
team's great.
it's crazy because the Ravens put up 37 and waxed them, but they did it on the ground.
Yep.
You know, that's
I'm
just
just saying.
no. I agree. And I don't think it's Lamar Jackson being bad. I think it's the flow of the game. Like they didn't need to, they never needed to throw the ball that whole game. He threw one touchdown to Odell, and that was it. Like,
No, he
he,
didn't throw the touchdown to Odell.
oh, that was the backup?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Wait, who? Who threw it to?
Huntley.
Huntley threw a touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was the end of the
garbage
game.
time
Yeah.
touchdown. They were just,
Yeah.
let's get Odell a TD.
Oh my
But-
god.
Back Kincaid's targets since Knox went out, 8, 7, 11. That's, I mean, that's like Diggs has that many targets. You know what I mean?
Gotta love it.
So I mean that's great. If Eli can squeak into the playoffs, he'll be
It'll be a tough
he'll
out.
Be, yeah,
It'll be a tough out.
And Cody, like you said, if Lamar doesn't produce, Cody's team doesn't win.
He
Even
also didn't have CMC, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help
Right.
things.
Yeah, I mean, if CMC's in there and puts up 25, it's a much closer game.
He seemed to have a little mismanagement in his tight end spot.
Yeah, well,
and his wide
Goddard
receiver.
Goddard's
so,
out for a few weeks now, so he's
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. So he's struggling.
And T Higgins did very well. Like if he plays T Higgins over Nakua, it's much
Right.
closer.
Yeah.
He's got a solid backup at tight end with
Oh, yeah.
with Fergalicious.
He's got a great bench and a great team. He's just
Lamar.
yeah.
Lamar.
Been there,
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah. So all right, good win for Feli. Cody went from what? Cody's lost
Cody-
2 or 3 in a row.
Cody's
Yeah.
dropped to 5-4,
Yeah.
so he's back in the middle of the pack for the fighting for the playoff
Yep.
spot.
Yep.
He has Brett, Cricket, Dutt, Trey, and Taylor left.
Oh, that's pretty.
All
Besides the last couple.
Those last couple.
He should win. He should win 3 of those.
Fila is 5-4, so he's in the middle of the pack as well, and
Yep.
he has Matt, Jace, Brett, Cricket, and Dutt left. So I'd say his is pretty favorable too.
Yeah.
And favorable just based off of everybody's
Yeah,
record in
yeah,
the standings
yeah.
right now, not bashing anybody,
Yeah, no.
just going off a fucking record.
Yeah.
And then, who's got what in points and all that
Yeah, yeah.
bullshit. But, yeah, man, things are heating up for sure in the league.
Yeah. All right. So go to our next game. 2 games left. Brett and Clay. Brett with a dub, squeaking out one against Clay. Baker Mayfield showing up. Austin Eckler's kind of back.
Trade assets are showing up, bud.
Yeah, Eckler's back.
Cooper had a good game. Eckler had a good
Yep.
game.
Did you see Cooper's touchdown though? How fraudulent that shit was.
No, I did not.
So Deshaun Watson, it was like from the 15-yard line, threw it. It went off the D lineman's helmet or the O lineman's helmet when he threw it into 20 feet into the air, off of the defender's fingertips, and
Cooper
Amari Cooper caught it
Wow.
in the end zone. It was one of the most ridiculous touchdowns I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah.
It was
man.
crazy.
Good
So,
for you, Brett. Good for you.
but and Christian Watson continues to just be bad.
I mean,
He's
I
just
don't
bad.
even know why.
It's
What's
bad.
What a dick.
does
dude.
he?
bad.
I don't know if he
Had
has
bad.
anybody else, but
Well, he
Romeo
has,
Dobbs has been getting a touchdown.
he has Joshua Palmer who's hurt.
yeah, he got hurt, so he didn't really have a
Drake
choice
London,
there.
who
Drake
thankfully
London
he
didn't
didn't
even get
play.
a catch,
Yeah,
so I mean,
thankfully
I
he
guess it
didn't
was
play.
the right play, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's struggling. I might have to call you, Brett. We might need to make another trade, bud.
Yeah, and then Clay, Burrow did his thing. Chase,
Dude, he finally got production from his running backs.
yeah, and then Chase does nothing.
Chase isn't practicing right now. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
just
think he's
I
got a
saw
back
that.
injury.
Yeah, I forgot what they said was wrong.
I think it's his back.
But also, and Mark Andrews had another good game. So Mark Andrews, ever since I said he wasn't worth the draft capital, he's gone off like 3 weeks in a row. So, but like you said, his running backs finally produced. Madison with his first touchdown of the season in week fucking 9,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
Burrow does very well.
Yeah, he was
and
solid.
then, but I know this is like superstition, but he put Chase in his flex. That's kind of disrespectful. I know it's because it was the Sunday night game in case he needed to make a move, but
That's strategy.
I know it's strategy, but it's disrespectful. Like Chase probably looked at that and was like, "I can't believe this fucking guy put me in his flex behind Tyler Lockett and DJ Moore."
Let's talk about Dud J. Moore.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
that's his fucking name. Dud J. Moore.
still the number 9 wide receiver.
Hasn't produced for Clay since he's fucking traded.
Still the number 9 wide receiver. In
Hasn't
fantasy.
produced, yeah, because of that one fraudulent fucking game against who? Me.
Well, he's been playing with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, also true.
I mean,
Also true.
what do you expect?
Excuses.
A
That's
piece
all
of
I'm
shit.
hearing.
And against the Saints secondary, which is very good. So I'm not. It's not excuses. It's just facts.
Dude, so out of that trade between Clay and Matt, Kirk Cousins has provided the most useful points. In that one game that he played in 3 quarters, he produced like 22 points.
Who was it? Cousins, Moore, and who?
It was Cousins and Gabe Davis, which
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
didn't utilize when
Yeah.
he went bananas
Yeah.
for like 20-something points.
Yeah.
And then Clay got Dud J. Moore.
Yeah, that's great.
Gee.
So just a little
Yeah.
little trade recap
Yeah.
on that fucking
Yeah.
stinker.
It's kind of a stinker of a trade all around.
Yep.
But yeah.
Wouldn't have been if Cousins wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Brett sneaks one out, gets a game ahead of Jace. That's huge.
Yep,
for
2-8 overall.
Yeah, for
no longer in last place.
2-7.
Yeah, 2-7. Yeah, I'm
Jace is
sorry.
1-8.
Yeah, 2-7. My bad.
Yeah, so he. I mean that one game is a huge difference when it comes to last place.
It's gonna come down,
Yeah, it is.
dude. It's gonna come down to the head-to-head, man. And Brett has Cody, Matt, Fila. Then he plays Jace head-to-head.
Yep.
Ooh.
And
That's
then-
big.
Game
And
of the
then
game of the week.
That's gonna be our game of the week. No
And
matter
then
what.
Cricket to finish it out. Clay's knocked down to 5-4, back in the middle of the pack.
Yep.
It seems like everybody's at 5-4.
If you're not 5-4, you're a pussy.
He's
basically, in this
he's
league.
got
you're just a pussy.
he's got Cricket, Dutt, Trey, Taylor, and then he finishes with the commish.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna
Which
be
is a
it's
revenge.
gonna be an awesome last 5 weeks. I'm excited. It's gonna
Yeah,
be close.
it's gonna
A
be
lot of controversy. A lot of being like
it's gonna be wild.
tiebreakers, all kind of
Dude,
shit.
the tiebreaker thing's
We'll
gonna
get to that after.
It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to get Clay to dust off that tiebreaker fucking
It's gonna be like
algorithm that he has every
it's gonna
year.
be like Alan from The Hangover when he's playing blackjack and all the numbers
Yeah,
are
it's
just
gonna
flying
suck,
by him.
dude.
That's what it's gonna be like.
Hopefully it doesn't get. Hopefully it gets a little clearer.
But you said you
Towards the end.
you don't have any tiebreakers over anybody. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
it
like
does. Yeah.
over.
We're
who-
gonna get to that.
Over who though?
When we go to this-
because you're like one spot out of the playoff, so you're 7th. So
Yeah, but I've beaten Dutt.
Yeah, who's ahead of him?
Yeah.
And he's beating me, who's ahead of
Yeah.
him.
well,
We're gonna
that-
get to that.
What are
You're
you
still,
talking about?
but y'all are both 5-4.
Right.
Right.
We'll get. Oh,
Like I
let's.
said, it's fucking.
It's
a
all
lot of
fucked up.
fuckery.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's do the last game. I'm gonna go grab a beer while Kyle talks about this game because there's nothing for us to say. Kyle says he has receipts.
I got receipts.
Um,
I'm about to share with everybody.
Kyle 141.2 points. Dutt 127.9 points. It was never really that close.
Shouldn't have even been that
Dutt
close.
got 31 from his defense. I got lucky. Kyle, I give you the floor.
Talk shit, get hit, Dutt. Talk shit, get hit. Look, listen. Dutt talked major shit to me all week. All week. And I got receipts. Here's a quote from Dutt. Honestly, I don't think I need him. Easy street. That was in reference to Josh Allen when he was questionable. Earlier in the week. Obviously he played, didn't fucking matter, Dutt. Easy street. Yeah, for me, bitch. Here's another quote. You're going to have to surge harder than you've ever surged before if you think you can sniff a chance at beating me. Well, guess what, Dutt? I didn't have to surge harder than I've ever surged before, and I still whooped that ass, bitch.
Had to add the bitch in there.
Here's another quote. I can't wait to kick your ass. ... Gonna hit Kyle with that buyout. Listen, son. I'm the only motherfucker that knows how to hit the buyout, and I hit that buyout on your ass.
Yeah, Dutt's probably a missionary only guy.
Oh, he's male, pale, and fucking stale. You know what I'm saying? Here's another quote. Have you ever scored 160? My response to that was my best game was 156 in week 4. Yikes, that ain't gonna do it, my friend. Yeah, you're right, Dutt. I only need 141 to beat your ass, bitch. Look, Dutt's defense scored 31.
High
It didn't
score.
fucking matter,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Didn't fucking matter, man. I picked up Dalton Schultz, 27 on his ass.
Yeah.
I picked up Koo, 19 on his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, enough said. Deontay Johnson got that anytime touchdown.
You didn't even need Michael Thomas.
Dude.
Finally, yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Thomas had a goose egg on you. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Look, Dut's on a 3-game losing streak. He falls to 5-4, so he's in the fucking pack with the rest of us. He has Sean, Clay, Cody, Matt, and Fila left.
Dut, watch out, buddy. You're without your Taylor Swift loving douchebag tight end. So
Ooh.
it's gonna
And
be,
then
it's gonna be a close one.
Yours truly, the commish, 4-game winning streak, second biggest winning streak behind Taylor, and improved to 5-4. So I'm finally above 500.
Yep.
I
Welcome.
have Trey, Taylor, Jay, Sean, and Clay left to fight for that playoff spot.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tough.
Yeah, Dud. I'm not gonna say you got skull dragged because the final score shows closer than that, but you got fucking skull dragged. And I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I'm gonna say I brought it up weeks ago. Thielen Allen.
Feeling out.
Adam Thielen is not going to keep up that pace. It's impossible. He
Fucking
can't.
turd.
He can't. He fucking could not keep up that pace. You should have traded him while he had that pace. Somebody would have fucking bid on it, and you could have got something better than what Adam Thielen's going to be for the rest of the season. I'm saying this right now, and Adam Thielen's probably going to put up 20 against me next week, but you have to sell high. Don't be afraid to fucking trade. Everybody's so afraid, but like, well, if I make the wrong decision in a trade, it might ruin my season. But if you stick with your team the way it is, it might fuck up your season.
You gotta realize,
like, you gotta
you
take
gotta
a
realize
risk.
your ceiling of your team, and you gotta fucking make a move, man.
You can't just do missionary your whole life, all right? Sometimes you gotta go doggy, reverse cowgirl, throat fuck, something, all right? You gotta do something.
He better do something. He's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming for that ass this week, Doug. And I'm not doing it missionary. I'm going doggy.
Doggy.
Hit him with the buyout.
Yeah, but
Hit him with the buyout.
two really pale guys going at it.
That's it.
That's what's gonna happen.
The male pale stale game of the week.
There you go. I like it. I like it. Fucking
Sponsored by sunscreen.
yeah. What's the fucking
A banana boat.
the one with the little girls who like the dog's pulling at her? God, what? It's
Oh,
the
I
most
thought-
popular. It's the most popular sunscreen of all time.
Oh, I thought banana boat was.
Banana boat is too,
No.
but it starts with a C, right?
I don't know.
I can't think of
I don't
it.
fucking use sunscreen.
You fucking use sunscreen all the
Yeah,
time?
I
It's
live
probably-
with
it's
it.
probably
I
in your
bathe
golf-
in
your
that
golf
fucking
bag.
shit. Oh, it isn't.
I can't even
Yeah,
fucking-
well, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's the end of our recap. The only thing, Kyle, I want to say real quick is the bye couldn't have come at a better time for Jalen Hurts because he is legitimately hurt.
Oh, I know.
He's playing through it. He is
I know.
legitimately hurt.
He's a fucking trooper.
He doesn't run the ball
I
anymore.
mean,
the past few weeks, he's
The
playing
buy
through
came.
it.
The buy came good for him.
Bad for you.
Bad for me.
Bad for you.
Bad for
Bad
me.
Yes.
I literally am gonna struggle to score 80 points. This
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
And I just have to hope that Trey fucking shits the bed.
You got your four best players on bye.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good at all. I'm. That's
Right.
why Dut's. That's why that game against Dut was so critical, dude.
Yeah, that was
That's why it was critical.
that was a can't lose.
You know what I'm
Can't lose.
saying?
Can't lose. All right, that does it for our recap. That was fun. Good job, guys. So I'm gonna send it to Kyle right now. He's gonna go through standings and all that stuff, and we're gonna do a little bit of fraud conversation. We're gonna talk about this for the pod. So Kyle,
All right. So obviously, after week 9, the standings are as follows: Trey's in first. Matt's in.
Taylor's in
I mean
first.
Taylor's in first. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
Got my T's
Bitch.
mixed up. My bad. Taylor's in first. Matt's in second. Sean's in third. Dut's in fourth. Cody's in fifth. Clay's in sixth. I'm in seventh. Fila's in eighth. Cricket's in ninth. Trey's in 10th. Brett's in 11th. Jace is in 12th. Now, I want to say 3 through 8 are all 5-4.
Love it. Love it.
So
So tight.
Love it.
that's kind of the
Close.
standings as the tiebreakers fall out on the app right now. A lot of fucking ball left, and you know, as more teams win and lose, hopefully it becomes a little more clearer. Otherwise, we're gonna have to bring out the fucking tiebreaker calculator and figure out why, because that's everybody's question.
That's
Because I've beaten Dut head to head. We have the same record. you know, he's still ahead of me.
That's
So
what I was
there's a
talking
lot of fucking
about.
shit
So
going
I
on.
think
I thought it was head to head.
Yeah, so I think it goes, but it goes head to head. But like, if Kyle beat Dutt head to head, but Dutt beat Cody head to head, and Cody beat Kyle, Dutt's ahead of Kyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh well, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
how it goes.
Okay.
Right.
Because I thought it was by points the way it looks, but it's like, okay, Kyle beat me, but I beat Cody, and Feli beat me, but Feli's below me,
Yeah.
but I beat Clay, and then it just kind of like
Yeah.
it bounces all around. I think, but if everybody has the same record, I think it goes by. I could be very wrong, but I think it goes by head to head. But if somebody who you beats somebody who beat you, then it goes by points. That would be my best guess.
Yeah, I think points is the secondary tiebreaker.
Right. So I think if I beat, hypothetically, if I beat Taylor, but Kyle beat Taylor and I beat Kyle, I think Kyle's ahead of me if he has more points than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know it's confusing, but I think
Yeah,
that's.
I know.
Very.
And speaking of points, Kyle, we'll get the jersey standing.
Yeah, battle for the jersey. Taylor's in first with 1,272.8 points.
90 ahead of me. I'm coming.
Sean
I need a
is
stinker
in
from me.
I think
second
it's a little more than that. but-
with 1,176.
It's 98.
Dutt's in third with
Round it up.
1,174.2. And Cody's in fourth with 1,158.6.
Yeah.
Those are the top four. Not really. No real point to go down the rest of
Yeah,
the
no,
list.
no.
But
Those are the-
as to note, Matt is third to last with 1,006 points, and
Best
Clay
points
is fifth to last with 1,034. So
Yeah.
those were the two that we kind of touched based on
So-
earlier because they were frauds.
And
so-
Matt having less than 1,000 points against him is fucking nuts.
Well, speaking of
I know what you're gonna say.
speaking of
I know
points
what you're gonna
against,
say.
the lucky break stat, points against. Who's really catching the breaks? Matt, only 949.2 points against him. Guess who's in second? Sean.
But
Sean,
guess what?
1,001 points scored against him.
But who has the second most points in the league?
You did.
This guy right here. Matt has the second least points in the league.
Fair
Or
point,
third
but you
least,
are
whatever it is.
you are catching some breaks.
I am, but I have I mean, if you said the guy with the second most points in your league was 5-4, you'd be like, okay, he probably, could be 6-3. You know?
Clay is 20 points behind you on the points against category.
Yep.
There's only 1,020.1 points against.
And after that, it's Feli and you.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this before the pod, kind of going back and forth. When I look at my schedule, I know everybody doesn't care about my team, but when I look at mine, I had people put up a shit ton of points against me the first 4 weeks. And then from week 5 to now, only one person has broke 100 against me.
Yeah, that's horseshoe.
fucking
That's
crazy,
horseshoe
dude.
material right
But
there, bud.
in my defense, in those weeks, I put up over 125 every week except for one. So, in the 1 week I put up less than that, I lost to Feli. I put up 89, and Feli beat me with 92.
Yeah.
Stinker week.
That's bananas.
But I've been putting up points. It's just my opponents have been having shit weeks. But it's a little fraudulent, adjacent, we'll call it.
You said it.
But,
You said it earlier in the season. I mean, you kind of needed that luck because you were just getting,
I was getting skull dragged in the
getting
beginning. I was putting up
skull-dragged.
130 and losing every fucking week.
Yeah.
So
Fraud Jason.
I had to put up 160 to beat Jace. Jace put up like 149
Dude,
against me.
Jace had a squad. And Jace is getting his players back, so
He's gonna ruin some seasons.
whoever, yeah.
He's gonna ruin some
and
seasons.
I'm right in the crosshairs
Yeah,
of that
same,
fucker, too.
same.
So
Jace is he's gonna play spoiler.
Brett
That's what he's gonna do.
Brett better get as many wins as he can, man, because Jace is. I see Jace turning the tide and getting some wins. So those last playoff or non-playoff, but those extra games
Yeah.
for the losers bracket.
Oh, that's important.
that's gonna be really important for them too. So.
Yeah, no collusion this year, Duck. All right, so okay, we went through that. Let's go through our picks for fantasy, like going through our league picks. Let me look at it. Last week I went 3-3. I'm 8-10 overall picking fantasy matchups, which not great. Kyle, I believe, is the only one above 500.
I
Where are
went
you at,
4-2
Yeah.
week 9,
Right.
and that brought me to 9-9 overall.
Okay, so you're 500.
Yeah.
And Taylor's, we don't remember. We didn't go back and listen, I don't think. Huh? Oh, no.
No.
You went 1-5 last week on
1 and
league
5.
picks. And your one win being yourself.
Myself. The only one that matters. The only one that matters.
That's true. It's the only one that really matters. So,
Yeah, whatever.
but yeah, this video will probably come out, what's today? Wednesday, probably Thursday morning. So now we will go through our gambling picks, unless you got something out. We're good? All fantasy? We're good?
That was
All right.
it.
All right. That was a good recap. I enjoyed that. We're going to recap our gambling picks real quick. Last week I went, where's that? I went 3-3. Taylor went 2-3-1. And Kyle went 3-2-1. Which that push was the Saints over at 41. Which if you would have bet it a day later, it would have been 41.5 or 42. And that would have been a loss.
Groupie fucked me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Groupie just, yeah.
Yep.
So, overall, our worst week, but our worst week is 500. So, as a gambling podcast, which is pretty fucking good. It's our worst week so far, as a group.
Right.
Is 500.
Yeah.
Stats on the season for gambling or over the past 3 or 4 weeks. I'm 11-6. I'm just a sharp. I'm the best gambler of all time. I'm going to lose every bet from now on just because I said that. Taylor is 6-4-1, very good. Kyle 8-7-1, also good. And that Kyle 8-7-1 after a 1-4 start.
Yeah.
So
yeah, really
really came back.
Caught
turned
fire,
it,
bud.
Turned it up
Yep.
after
Caught
that
fire.
Yep.
abysmal first week.
There's not really a lot of specific bets or games I want to talk about. It was very stupid of me to bet the Saints minus 9.5 or whatever it was. That was ridiculous. I wish I had never done it. I said it should have been a statement game and a statement win. I should have known the Saints weren't going to do that because they're not that good of a team, you know. And like I said earlier, I think I'm the Ravens whisperer. I just think I am. I sniff out the rat line. I smell it. I know when it's coming. Everybody's like the Lions. Everybody's Lions. Lions +3. Lions money line. Easiest bet. I don't care if it's in Baltimore. I was like Ravens by 1 million. The Ravens fucking slaughtered them. I had the Ravens in London, which was a lucky cover, but I'll take it. Mm-hmm. And then last week, you think both teams have the same record. Seahawks are +5.5. Why wouldn't I take the points? No. That line makes no sense. That should have been, like, before I saw that line, if you said, Sean, what's the spread to this game? I would have said Ravens 2.5, 2, maybe 3. The fact that it was 5.5, 6, it was 6 right before the game. I ended up getting them at 6. They beat them by 34.
Yeah.
So it's not. I know it sounds like a me bragging segment, but I really think Kyle's gonna hate me saying this. I think I'm gonna put a future. I think the Ravens lose. Then after the Ravens lose their next game, whether it's this week or next week, I think I'm gonna put a future on the Ravens to win the Super Bowl.
I don't hate it.
I would. I don't think
I
they
don't think
can.
Lamar's going to
Yeah,
do it.
right. I don't. I think they can do it.
I think if they run into the fucking Bengals, it's going to be a
Right.
fucking problem.
I think, but the AFC right now, the Bills are weak, very weak.
Well, that's what I'm
The
saying.
Bills are.
Fraudulent.
They're fraudulent's a great word
Don't
for
get
it.
me started
Yeah.
with the Bills, dude.
And then the Bengals are on the up and up. It's
Bengals are playing the best football.
But who-
Bengals and Ravens are playing the
Yeah.
best football.
They
who
flipped
else?
the fucking switch,
who else
man.
besides those two in the AFC? Who you got?
I mean,
Chiefs. I know Chiefs, but the Chiefs, they're winning ugly, which is
Ugly.
good.
They're winning ugly, but they're winning. And it's the Chiefs, and when it comes playoff time, they seem to always make it happen.
And I was wrong about the Dolphins, where I said the Dolphins have to beat a good team, and this is the time for them to do it, traveling early in Germany. And they were fucking dead. They scored 0 points in the first 2.5 quarters. They were fucking awful.
They're right, dude. They cannot beat good teams.
Dude, they haven't beat an above 500 team all year.
I'll tell you what. There's only, I think, one above 500 team left on their schedule.
Who's that?
Pretty sure it's the Bills.
Oh, yeah. So, even if that's the case, the Bills weirdly could still win that division because they already beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So,
And the Jets suck. So.
Yeah, I ain't worried about
They
it.
lost. They lost to the Bills.
If Rodgers comes back, he's getting
Bills,
hurt immediately.
Chiefs, and
The Jets? Oh, wait, who?
No,
The
no.
Dolphins?
Dolphins. Yeah, Bills, Chiefs, and
I can't think of who else they lost to. Oh, they stepped up against the...
I know they lost to them.
No. I'm saying, like, they've played 3 teams above 500, and they lost to all of them.
Yeah.
I can't think of who the other one is. It's another AFC team, but I can't think of who it is. It's the Jags.
No.
No. Anyway, so like, who are you scared of if you're the Ravens? To me, it's just the Bengals.
I think it's
and the
I
Chiefs,
think it's
kind
Bengals
of.
and Chiefs.
Yeah. So that's your 3 best teams in the AFC.
But the thing is if the Ravens can get home field advantage,
Oh
that's
yeah.
a big,
Oh yeah.
big.
Which they're on their way.
I mean, yeah.
Because like the Ravens only lose. Apparently, the Ravens only lose to division opponents.
Well,
Because the Steelers somehow beat them, which is fucking
that's
crazy.
That's always.
But it's AFC North football.
It's
Yeah.
the 49ers they lost to, right?
Yes.
49ers, Dolphins lost to.
49ers. Yes. 49ers crushed them.
Nah, that was bugging.
But like, besides the AFC North, like fucking pounded out, fucking these teams don't like each other, cold weather football. The Ravens fucking crush
Dude,
everybody
it's
else.
possible the AFC North have
2 or 3.
3
Yeah.
make the playoffs.
Yeah. Bengals, Ravens, and
The Steelers.
Steelers are 4 and 3.
The fucking Browns
Or-
are in it too, dude.
Yeah, Browns are a good team too.
just that freaking
What if
that
all four
defense.
go?
That's who
dude.
they play
Holy
this week, I
shit.
think.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Ravens,
Ravens play the
Browns.
Browns.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great game.
Because we have 3 great teams on bye this week. Well, I say great, but 3 fun teams is the
Eagles.
Chiefs, Eagles, and Dolphins on bye.
I can't see betting that game. That's gonna be tough.
What,
The-
Browns,
the
Ravens?
Browns,
Yeah. I don't know.
You're the Ravens whisperer.
I gotta look at the line.
Yeah,
I don't know
right,
what they're
yeah.
doing.
We'll find out
Yeah,
next.
I was
If the unders-
asking you basically.
If the under's 31, I'm betting the under. I think it's going. I mean, it's going to be a
More
fucking
than-
sloppy divisional fucking. I don't even know where it's at.
Check the weather.
I mean,
I think it's in Baltimore.
Could
So I
be.
think they already lost to the Browns
In Cleveland.
in Cleveland. They lost to the Browns and the Steelers. Those are
Yeah.
2
yeah, I think it is
losses.
in Baltimore. I mean,
So-
the fact that they put up 100 freaking points against Detroit. I mean,
And everybody was high on
They're-
Detroit's D.
they're
too.
scary. Yeah.
Lamar continues his NFC dominance. Like straight up, Lamar has. I said it last pod. I forget what it is. But he's like 85% against the NFC.
Well,
He
if
plays
they make
NFC
it to the
teams.
Super Bowl, that's
Good, yeah.
good on your future.
But yeah, but like so in the NFC, it's the Eagles, it's the Lions, and that's it. That is fucking it. Who else you think from the NFC could make a run in the playoffs? Not the Seahawks, clearly. Don't say the Saints, Kyle. Don't you fuck? I see you fucking smirking over there. Don't.
I'm
Don't
just
say
saying,
the
dog. I'm just saying.
No. We're probably gonna make the playoffs.
I'm just
We're
saying.
probably gonna get the 4th seed.
Put Taysom Hill at quarterback.
Yeah. I don't even say the Saints.
I'm just saying, dude.
But yeah, so I mean that's really all I have to say about the gambling picks. We're gonna do a quick Thursday night pick. I'm pulling up the line right now. It is a gross game.
Gross.
Panthers at the Bears. The line is Chicago minus
Dude,
3.5.
how do they somehow find a way to have the grossest games on prime time?
Well, they just assume that
Yeah, your rookie
Fields
quarterback,
Justin Fields was
Bryce
gonna
Young
be a
up and
freaking
coming,
dog.
Justin Fields up and coming. You think it might be something there.
Dude,
But
gross.
I will say this for NFL fans out there: if you don't love me at my Chiefs Dolphins, wait, no, how's it go? If you don't love me at my Panthers Bears, don't love me at my Chiefs Dolphins.
I mean, Chiefs
You know what I mean?
Dolphins game was kind
No,
of.
you know what I mean. If you don't love me at the shit games, don't love me at the great
Look,
games.
I get it, dude.
You
It's
know?
football. We're gonna watch
Oh,
it.
of course, I'm gonna bet on it. I'm probably gonna fucking bet it 3, 4, 5 different ways.
So what's the fucking line?
Bears minus 3.5. It's
Where's
in
it
Chicago. In Chicago.
And I will probably bet that.
Over under's 38.
Bears minus 3.5.
Over under's 38.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say right now, under.
Yeah.
Give me under 38.
Under.
Under 38. I nope.
38.
No. No. Scratch that. I'm not taking the under.
I would,
Both these teams went under last week. Do not give me an under.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going under.
Okay. Kyle's got the under. I'm going to take. Ooh. I can't see Bryce Young going to Chicago and like going off. I just can't see it.
No shot.
Can't see it.
I can't see anybody going off.
I mean, yeah.
Give me the Bears.
Dud,
Give me the Bears.
Dud J. Moore.
Yeah.
Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears minus 3.5. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Give me the Bears minus 3.5.
You have to. You heard about something. I'm taking the Bears too.
Give me the Bears.
Bears minus 3.5.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's a gross game. Oh, and I'm gonna do a little, just because Kyle hates him. A little DJ Moore anytime touchdown. I'll sprinkle it right
Dud
here.
J. Moore.
Little
Yep.
sprinkle.
Little sprinkle.
Who's
DJ
Clay
Moore.
play?
Oh, I don't know. You said it, but I forgot.
Let's see.
Forgot who he had. Brett.
No. Cricket. Plays
Dude,
cricket.
And it's pretty much a must-win for both teams, but especially for cricket. Me and cricket, by the way, we'll end it with this. That's pretty much into the show. Cricket, I woke up. I worked nights Sunday night. No, Monday night. I worked nights. Today's Wednesday. I work nights all weekend, and I work nights Monday night. I woke up Tuesday in the middle of the day. You know, tired, groggy, off of nights. Woke up about 11:30. I roll over, look at my phone. I have a text message from Cricket. Cricket doesn't text me that often. We talk on occasion, but not a lot.
Nah, so
And it says,
it must have been about fantasy.
it says Walker for Dak, ? And I'm still in a daze. I just woke up, got to take my morning piss, drink some coffee, get my legs under me, all that. And I say, okay. I was like, Kenneth Walker for Dak, ? No answer.
Ghost, huh?
About 5 hours later, I send him an offer. And it's Raheem Mostert, Dak Prescott for Kenneth Walker and Mike Evans. I let an hour go by or so. Still nothing. A whole pretty much day goes by. And right before this podcast, I text him again. I said, I guess you changed your mind. Still nothing. Text him again right before this podcast. I sent him the ghost emoji. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to wait and see how Trevor Lawrence does coming out of his bye week. And my response was, Cricket, you realize you have to win basically all your games. And you have to go at least 4-1 to have a chance for the playoffs. And he sent me some. I didn't see what it was while we were recording. But don't be scared, Cricket. Send me a counter. If you don't like it, send me a counter offer. Do something. You're 4-5. You're on the brink of just not even being... If you lose this week, playoffs gone.
Yeah.
Lose this week, playoffs gone for you.
Playoffs?
Gone. Yeah.
Playoffs?
So, I'm just saying, guys, don't be scared. Take a risk. Not always missionary. Change it up. All right?
With the buyout.
Yeah. So, that's all I got. Anything else, fellas? No?
Trey, please, for the love of God, just suck this week. But we'll get to that in the preview.
Yeah, we'll do the preview. Preview should be out by Saturday. So, all right, boys. GG's.
Later.
Stop.
I just hit stop. So it should have automatically saved it. All right.
Yeah, I think I remember it being like pretty tight last year too, around this time. But fuck the amount of 5 and 4 teams that we had.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
Yeah,
I don't remember it being this tight.
yeah, that's pretty. It's close.
You
What?
can't get to your local stores right now. What does that even mean?
Oh, it's because you don't have internet?
No, I haven't.
It should have just went to your...
Yeah, it goes straight to here. Because this is that first little clip we did, which is like 4 seconds, where I plugged it in.
If
And then this one is saying we can't
That
get
would-
to your store.
That would be crazy.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I'd be so mad.
I know, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. I actually really enjoyed that one.
I stared at it for a while. It recorded the whole fucking time.
Does it just need like?
It's right here. Like it's here. It's in my files, but we couldn't open this one as we can't get to your local storage right now. Wait a bit, then try again. Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna try to email this to you.
Is that gonna?
Asking the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that you pushed on this network for years. Was that real? Or was that Hillary Clinton made up disinformation? Answer the question. Go.
All right, everybody, back. Happy to be back. Week 9 recap.
A lot of interesting things happened.
Works?
Yeah.
First game in Germany, dude.
Yep.
First game in Germany.
We had it.
Wild fantasy week.
I got worried for a second that it was,
With our league
fucking
being,
gone.
I mean, just
absolutely
absolutely
serious.
tight as can be.
It's gonna be a photo finish.
It's going to be an awesome finish. I don't think I ever remember our league being this
Dude,
big.
Pelicans been beat by 31.
Except for
Oh,
two people at the bottom. But we'll
I
talk
talked
about
about
that
that
later.
later.
We're going to start real quick with a recap of the Saints game.
Oh, I got Toledo minus
As we
36.
always do. I said it on my podcast last week. The exact words. I said if you win this game by 7,
What?
you're going to be mad. You have to be mad.
Someone
Because
put up 6 minutes.
You have 5 turnovers, you only scored 24 points, and you win by 7.
5 turnovers.
Yep. Yep.
And
And
the
the
offense is back.
I'll work on it tonight and try to get it uploaded. But look how much. I don't know if it's just me, but look how much better the actual camera looks.
But
And
it's now to like,
Oh,
all right,
so
yeah, we're
it's-
in the division. If we make the playoffs, we might lose by 30. I don't care.
I mean, that's only a $80 camera.
Go
The
ahead.
Saints are like 15.
It's a fucking Logitech, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
We just need to find a way
Yeah,
to.
that's fucking
Yeah,
that's
two
what I'm
mics.
saying, getting more
I
mics.
would have said-
Seems like we're like 20 something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
27. Like, we're
Middle of the pack there. We're first in interceptions.
Shower in bed.
I want to say we're up there.
Go back to
with
work. All right, so we got it. It's saved.
top 5 or 6
fuck with
most turnovers forced.
Adebayo's second in the league now in picks.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude.
Crazy.
What a pickup. Hopefully we keep him since we don't treat him like Trey Hendrickson.
Well,
we got
so
so
much
much
Cap issues, like, we're going to be in cap hell for the next 5 years. All
All
right,
right,
Bitch.
all
all right, everybody, back.
All
All right, everybody,
Okay. That
Doesn't
just
say
doesn't
all
work.
right, everybody,
It
back.
usually does.
happy to be back.
Week 9
9
recap.
recap.
That's what I was trying to do.
All right, everybody, back.
All
All right, everybody,
All right, everybody. All right, everybody.
Yes,
All
you
all right,
can.
everybody,
back.
back. Happy to be back.
Week
All right.
At least it's saved and in a folder. That's all I fucking care about. All right, dude. Good stuff.
So it's Friday.
Yeah, because we have soccer practice tomorrow at 6:30, so I won't be home till like 8. And then yeah, probably Friday,
All right.
because Saturday is Friendsgiving. So
Yeah, I know.
and I work days, so
What time Friday?
same time, 7:30. Wow, what you got?
Okay.
I mean, we could do it a little earlier if you need, you know, or a little later. Whatever.
I got
Easy season.
Who and why? Why would you ever think that?
Oh my god, this is so hard, but the worst part by far is the ice cold rain.
Oh yeah.
My strategy is to keep my muscles as relaxed as possible, but the freezing rain is making me tense up. It's really hard. My body is tired, my arms are shaking uncontrollably, but I want to play the game and get the boys, so I'm not letting go.
I'm kind of rooting for Bowie just for chaos. Okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen.
I keep hoping this rain will stop. I'm shivering. I don't know how much longer I can hold on.
Going back, Jag, as you not fall. An hour and 24 minutes.
All right, everybody.
Where we fall. I'm just happy that someone is falling because we've been holding on for so long and I just want that. No matter what, I want to be the one who wins this competition. It's super crazy because it's me and Jag, my other Minuteman, and we talked about making it to the final three since the game, and now look at us. Here we are, battling it out on part one to win the HOH, which is super exciting and awesome at the same time. We're just talking, we're just chilling, bit of Rudick. That's cute.
I'm just chilling.
And now,